Okay, here's another question. If you are not well enough to do a deep clean and declutter, what can I do within my limits? So that is a great question. And it's one of those questions that you need to answer for yourself because I don't know exactly what your limits are. Um, but can you do maybe 6 inches of space today? Can you have one box for declutter, one box for trash, one box for keep? Can you sort a small amount every single day? Can you commit to not bringing more stuff into your house unless it is an absolute need? When it comes to clutter, I say clutter starts at the door with all the things that we order, and clutter starts at the store with all the things that we buy. If we're buying stuff and we have no space for them, we're bringing clutter in before it even gets into our house. So clutter starts at the door, and clutter starts at the store. One way you can start to tackle your clutter is to start by not bringing as much stuff in. So be really honest with yourself. Is this a want or a need? If it's a need, it comes in. If it's a need and it doesn't have a spot to live, but you need it, then you also need to find space for it in your house, which means that you need to let go of something else. And I think just being really clear on these wants versus needs and stopping the flow of stuff into our homes, or at least stemming the flow of stuff into our homes. It doesn't need to be a complete stop, but can we dramatically reduce what is coming in? Because that's ultimately going to help us with our decluttering situation. And once you get decluttered, even if you're physically unable to do a deep clean, it is still much easier to do a maintenance clean, a wipe down, a small amount every day. And I think it's a really strong argument for decluttering as much as possible. If you have physical limitations that prevent you from being able to do deep cleans, then having less stuff is only going to help that situation and help it dramatically. So put yourself first. You deserve a home that you can maintain. And if there's more stuff in there than you can deal with, that's taking away from your ability to have a functional life, whatever that looks like for you. So consistency over intensity was pivotal for me to learn with chronic pain and physical limitations and autoimmune issues. Yes, consistency over intensity. Really know your limits, because if you injure yourself or overwhelm yourself or exhaust yourself with one day of decluttering, it's going to be a lot harder to come back to the next day or the next week or the next whatever. You want to go nice and slow, turtle pace. Consistency matters more than intensity, and intensity can really backfire, but I don't think consistency ever backfires.